Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a very special, very powerful reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Excuse me. Sorry, my voice is a little bit rough. I have a bit of a cold. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of as Jupiter conjuncts Chiron on the 12th of March 2023. Angels and spirit guides. Here's the Five of Swords. Okay. So what's very interesting here is that why this time is so powerful is that when Jupiter conjuncts Chiron, we are going to be healing from wounds that we have been holding for 12 years, and sometimes even longer than that. We haven't seen this energy in 12 years. This is a healing that will rock us to our core. We can already be feeling it now, and we will feel its residual effects after. So this doesn't just end on the 12th, like start and end on the 12th. No. What we're also going to find here at Capricorn is we're really tired of fighting the same fights, and we don't want to. All right? So we need to be mindful of certain situations repeating themselves, like certain patterns repeating themselves. Now, it may be that we hadn't learned the lesson that we came down here to learn from that, but there's also just a real anger at it. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of that anger that can come forward. That can be like, I don't want to do this. I'm frustrated. I don't want to repeat this again, or I don't want to deal with people like this anymore. Whatever it is, we can have a very visceral response to a situation, and we're not sure why it's so strong, but it's going to be so strong because it's reminding us, it's a wound memory. It's reminding us of a wound that we have had in the past, and we just don't want to be there again. So be mindful of that, Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit wants us to be aware of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. So we have two cards here, Harmony and Goddess. So what's very interesting is the sacred feminine has been coming up a lot, goddess energy, during this time. If you're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, I would highly recommend you check out that video because that has a lot of sacred feminine energy coming forward in it, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart. Also, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so it's just a powerful one. We have Harmony reversed. We're not going to feel quite in harmony, and we can understand why from the Five of Swords reversed here. So be very mindful of the fact that we're out of harmony with the sacred feminine of ourselves. And that doesn't mean that we have to start worshiping a goddess if we don't want to. That doesn't mean we have to do anything differently than say the feminine aspect of my life and myself is important. And it doesn't matter how we identify. It doesn't matter how we were born. It just is saying this part is important. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately, about how, we took home economics out of school, which seems so liberating, right? You don't have to be in the kitchen, you don't have to cook, but you should still know how to feed yourself. You should still know how to mend a button. We have so much waste in our world now because everything's just so disposable. And maybe if we honored that, and saw it as a sacred, task, that would be that would be better for us than thinking, oh no, it's just, women's work and who wants to do that. So here, connecting with that energy is very powerful, and harmonizing ourselves, having ourselves be in harmony, embracing what we love and who we are and where we need to be is also an important aspect. Let's see what the tarot has to say for this beautiful healing time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Well, there's a card we'd like to see reversed. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Okay, so the first thing that spirit said here. Oh, interesting. Excuse me. You have a lot on your mind, Capricorn. What you're working forward towards, what you want and what you're desiring. It's almost like you think, oh, there's a next step. And spirit is going to keep on closing that door on you because there's not a next step. It's this step right now. It's where you are. It's right here. So there's something that's right in front of you that needs to be mastered or needs to be fully comprehended first before you move forward. Because it's not about walking through the door with the Two of Wands. It's not about walking through that doorway, that portal. It's about standing where you are right now and not the Five of Pentacles. Like the Five of Pentacles reverse is a feeling of despair, of being locked out in the cold, of not being prosperous or wealthy or abundant. And it's like that attitude has to change. The Five of Pentacles is a real sense of, I'm leaving behind a poverty mentality that has made up my past, a past of lack, a past of hurt. And remember, this is a time where we're healing from 12 years worth of wounds. And as we heal from this, Jupiter conjunct Chiron will align at 14 degrees in Aries. And what that means is 14 degrees correlates with the Temperance card in the Major Arcana. What that means is things are coming into balance. And the poverty mentality is not in balance with where we need to be. There's something here. We're moving towards a freedom, right? And with the fives reversed, 5 is a freedom number. So we're going to be seeing ourselves moving towards freedom, but seeing a lot of the roadblocks in our past coming up that have stopped us from truly feeling free, from truly embracing what we want. And the Hangman reversed is like, we don't need to look at things differently. What we need to look at is what we love and what we want. It's like, it doesn't mean change the way you look at everything. It doesn't mean like get a whole different, vocabulary. It means stop and calmly center yourself within yourself and look at you openly and honestly, without judgment, without hatred, without anger, because we tend to look at ourselves very, very harshly. And look at what you've been carrying. Look at the dreams that you have had and the dreams that you still have. Make sure you're resting. Make sure you're honoring your story. Make sure you're honoring how far you've come, how much you've overcome, where you're headed, where you want to go. Because the Ace of Swords reversed, you can find it very challenging right now. This is a cord cutting time. This is a time where negative energies will be cut from us. And the Ace of Swords reversed is not being ready to take a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to cut the cord, to sever ourselves from certain situations, certain people that are toxic for us. And there's also a sense with the Ace of Cups, not being able to fully take love, fully take, emotionally what we need and what we desire. The cup is empty. And here, it's like, be kind with your thoughts, be kind with your words. They mean more than you ever realize they do. And make sure you're filling your cup. This is a huge time to rest, to connect, to look at what you love and what you desire, what brings you happiness and joy and what doesn't, and to see you moving forward towards more. Let's see, as we dive deeper into the tarot, what it has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Yeah. You've been hurt by lies. And you've carried those lies with you instead of saying like, oh, well, that was nonsense. Like some people do, like, oh, that doesn't matter. Like water off a duck's back and moving forward. You've carried this lie with you. And this has happened since you were little. There's something that was said, something that was insinuated. I don't know what exactly the lie was, but you've carried it with you for quite some time. You're looking for this to be a total restart. It's not going to be. Until we address the stagnation of energy that is within us, okay? Until we sit there and say, I've been stuck here, like in this pain, in this hurt, we will not move forward in the healing that we truly, truly want. So what this is meaning is that the 12th or around the 12th, things are going to start kind of slowing down for us a little bit. We're just going to start to feel maybe overwhelmed by things. I just feel us like maybe getting a little bit of a cold, or, something is slowing down, because it's like you have to look at this and you haven't been looking at it. You haven't been slowing down to look at it. You keep on forging ahead like a good Capricorn, right? And, you're ruled by Saturn. On the 7th of March, we've had, Saturn move into Pisces. And that has been kind of upsetting for you, because Saturn, and you're ruled by Saturn, Capricorn, is the planet of structure and rules. And Pisces hates structure and hates rules. It's the most unstructured, disorganized planet. Not planet, but disorganized sign, with the most organized planet going into it. And what it does is it takes structures and rules that no longer resonate with us, and it shatters them. It says, no, I'm not doing this. So here with the Wheel of Fortune, we're expecting to enter into a new season. We're not expecting to enter into a golden age of the season that we are actually in now. And that's what we're going to be doing. It's not about opening the doors and moving towards someplace new. It's about seeing things with new eyes and almost feeling like a new person, being able to experience it. With the 8 of Wands, we're not hurrying up. Okay, the 8 of Wands reverse with the 5 of Pentacles. When the poverty mentality falls away, and as the poverty mentality falls away, it doesn't happen quickly. It happens slowly, happens gradually. We're going to start filling our mind with different ways of looking at things, different ways of connecting with things. The Hangman, we're looking at things not differently. We're looking at things a lot more openly, a lot more honestly. With the Queen of Swords reversed, we're done with negative words and negative people. We're done with harshness and, a person who gives a compliment and an insult in the exact same breath. We're really going to see ourselves moving forward from this. And it brings us to rest. With the Knight of Swords, again, there is a sense of the cup being emptied, the cup being turned upside down. The Knight moving forward in love and being able to defend what we love. We might find that to be a bit raw. Well, I can't defend why I love this, or why I did this, or why this happened. And maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe our life journey here isn't about the defending of our actions, but just the expression of our being, which means that we'll mess up and we'll, kind of need to start again at things or need to try things anew. But it's not because we failed. It's because we are experiencing life. A lot of the vampiric energy that has bound us, that is being released. And we can feel untethered for a little bit there because we felt like that was anchoring us. And as this is released, we can really feel a lot of the lies, a lot of the hurts, a lot of the pains that people told us weighing us down before they purge away from our souls and ourselves. And we're really going to be looking at lies that we've told ourselves, that other people have told us, and realize, I've given this too much credence. This has taken up too much time in my life. I'm done. And there's a power in the ownership of what we want and where we're headed. It's not that we all of a sudden do anything really drastic, but there's going to be a straightening of the shoulders, a deep inhale of breath, and a clarity of insight that Capricorn it's more dangerous within us. It's more powerful within us than if we, slammed all the doors and opened up all the windows and, did this whole big hugaboo. This oxidation. I don't know how to say that word, but this clarification, this steadying, the stealing of ourselves, and focus on what we want and where we're headed. That is amazing, and it is beautiful. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the sun reversed. Be mindful of something that you think doesn't bother me, not a problem at all. When the sun's reversed, it's that thing that you don't think you have to worry about starts coming up. It's like, oh, wow. Okay, I didn't deal with this, or I didn't look at this, or okay, this person isn't handling everything all by themselves. Just be aware. It's not the squeaky wheel. The sun reversed. It's not the squeaky wheel that needs your attention. It's the one that you think has everything under control. And even within yourself, it's the part of you that you think, oh, well, that's all under control. It's like, no, you need to pay attention to this part of you. Our subconscious spirit energy is serenity. We're not reversed. We're not feeling quite as at peace with ourselves as we want to, which makes sense, with Saturn entering into Pisces, with, this profound healing coming. It can be earth shaking to us. It really can be. And so understanding that the serenity is here, it definitely is. The gifts are here. Calming ourselves to be able to take the clarity of spirit, to be able to take the clarity of heart. The clarity of mind and heart are what's coming for us. It's what's so important to us with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. But because they're reversed, we're having a bit of a difficulty taking those gifts. We will definitely be taking them, but it's just going to take time. And you need to have patience to have that time with yourself. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message. And it's the Four of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands. The Four of Wands can be reversed, can be a marriage that fell apart. It can be, it can be certain expectations of home and hearth and life that haven't exactly panned out the way that we wanted them to. It can be that we were children of a divorce and that had our scars, left its scars. With the Knight of Wands, subconsciously, we're moving forward. And we're moving forward in passion. And we're rekindling that passion within us. It's not going to be that big celebration on the top of the hill that we had thought it was going to be. This is going to be much more quiet, but it's going to be very, very fierce. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, all right, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. There's also a very powerful Sagittarius energy here. Very powerful. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this profoundly healing time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. And may you have a blessed healing time. God bless.